Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We just got done with a big, huge battle. I have to go back to my ship. I don't see any long-lasting wounds on anybody. There is stuff for me to pick up, however. I think. Maybe not. Okay. Alright, I guess I have to put everybody together to do this. Oh, I'm in pause mode, that's why. Okay. Yes, I needed to get this. It's junk for my bins, but I need to get my trading empire going, so... Chimeras don't have anything worthwhile, even their skins. Well, there's stuff all over the place.
Always keep your eye on the price. I always keep my options open. Let us not dawdle.
Oh, there's a warden here that didn't make it, huh? Okay. Oh, we gotta go down by athletics, right?
An expected result.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
You're making me run all the way back across to get to my ship? You blighters, you? Come on. Am I supposed to check out this side over here? Oh, there's something up here. Oh, I don't see anything. Just gonna head back to my ship.
Aha! Found it.
Ah.
I better myself through my service.
Is there money to be made?
To the Voidship Bridge we go. So that was a big nasty battle. We picked up some junk there. We get back up here. We got to talk to my Vox caster lady, I guess. That's right. Its class is Idira. So what's happening on my bridge? Is everybody turned into demons? We become a heretical rogue trader now? Okay, so we got to do the whole. No place like home. You secured Dargonus. Okay. Vox Master Vigis, welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. I regret to inform you that the capital world has been dealt a serious blow. Xenos raids are rarely protracted affairs, but this one lasted much longer than any other. Imperium of Man have eliminated or captured millions of your subjects. Most of the defense systems were obliterated, and several administrative complexes were razed to the ground. It will take time for Dargonus to fully recover. Okay. I have been given Skylander's reports that he failed to deliver in time. They indicate that Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed for the Cineris Maleficium. Considering the scale of the Dargonus raid, it is safe to assume the Conqueror used up all the forces at their disposal. They may now require some time to replenish their losses. Without Achilles, we are blind to the scheming of the enemies of humanity, but our strategists are still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids, to allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. God. Captain, permission to report, Master says, looking at you deferentially. Your eyes, Lex Mechanics, have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that, thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis has passed. The domain of the Von Valancius dynasty is no longer facing disillusion and ruin. In honor of such a resounding triumph, Dargonus says the capital world of your dynasty's domain is currently making preparations for the Magna Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valancius. Okay. Governor Drystream has vowed that not even the recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over this most glorious occasion. Why would I need some ceremony? I've only just returned from Dragoners. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruins? I just only returned from Dragoners. What kind of celebrations can they hope to hold amid the ruins? Do not understand Governor Drystream's desire to find favor with your lordship. This morning, 1,000 of your subjects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. The wardens have been tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured and those who were burned out of their houses. They will be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the start of the festivities, the capital's wounds will be, if not healed, then well hidden under elaborate set dressing. Swear oath, and I take a lot of my hand? That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will also be a reception, as well as other noble guests. The distinguished rogue traders Caligios Winterscale and Incendia Corda will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for Dargonus to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Oh, that sounds like a bomb. That sounds like an atom bomb dropping on my capital. We put 3 rogue traders in the same freaking room? No. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters related to the ceremony arrangements. The first of which is what festive activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day. Must I decide how to entertain my subjects now? 2. Rogue traders from the other dynasties flock to Theodore's Magi Ascensions as well. Let the poor be fed and fuel cells handed out to those in need. My reign shall begin with an act of benevolence. Or I can go dogmatic. Or I can go heretical. No, we're going to go with the poor. I need the 5 points. Subjects will appreciate your generosity, we're never short of people in need. Yeah, well, hopefully they'll join me on my ship, because I keep losing people to the warp! That's why I want them to be happy, because I'm going to draft them and pull them on my ship. Second matter on your servant's mind is which 2 of your closest commandants will be given the honor of standing by your side during the ceremony. I will stand alone. Jay I'm romancing, so I think I have to take Jay, because that will get her in a pretty dress that I bought her. She doesn't wear it very often. Jay and Abelard? Although I really like Sister Argenta. But Abelard has been the one that's gotten me out of more tight spots than I know. Abelard. Yep. Yeah. Oh, see to it that your introductions are delivered to our Dargonis. The Master of Ceremonies at the Palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. And okay, now here comes... Jeez, now what? Skull's voice, pouring out his Vox system, crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion. Understandable only the tech priest himself. Dren608 Trader. Following the Omniscience guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing sub-optimalities within the recent operations of the ship systems and subsequent proposing the appropriate course of action. Deliver your report just so in a way that I can understand. No more than 1 pearl of tech wisdom per 5 sentences of intelligible human speech. Alright, what do you got to say, Pasqal? Initiating exposition. With the Omniscience blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to this analysis compromised evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and servitors, as well as irregularities in the algorithms of the ship's log. I have arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a complemental ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to said nature. What kind of action? Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If it is a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask about the reasons behind the portents it has shown us. If it is the abomination of tech heresy, the complementary ritual will help us purge the ship of its unhallowed presence. Is my presence necessary? Response affirmative. For the complementary ritual to take place, activation by the blood of the dynasty is required. All of the ship's high protocols are activated with the key of the blood. What's my time? I'm only 13 minutes in. Let's go do the ritual. Let's go do the ritual. You have my gratitude. I will notify my tech cameras to begin their preparations of combat at once. When do we do this ritual? Do we do it now? Here we go. Despite the resounding hum of the touch priest's worst prayer, the bridge feels unusually silent. All sound sinks into vicious silence like pebbles sinking into water. Okay. Dren608, my tech cameras have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementary ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of the blood of Von Valencius. If you are ready, place a hand into the Cyber Gargoyle's receiving module. I'm just going to do it. Very cold metal burns your hand. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down on your hand, merely squeeze it tightly. Feel a thin rivulet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols. Suddenly, the vicious silence of the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vid screens dims, but the symbols on them flare to life. Hypothesis: intrusion. Hypothesis: lockout. Conclusion: prevention. Sad. What's going on? It's proceeding as intent. He brings a hand to his Vox Master in surprise. Execute stop. Nom-os, quiet. Nomos, hello? Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What do you want from us, Nomos? Are you a friend or foe? Vidscreens blink in thought, signifying a pause in the conversation. Then one of them displays, Nomos von Valancius, we are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are our movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. You called us a hallowed spirit and asked us to guard you against your doom. We did everything to please you. Why? Silence on the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbers ripple across all of its screens at once. Why do you fear us now? I do not fear you. I'm trying to understand you. Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the cybergirl's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times. Savita is shaking your hand, its teeth ringed. Your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad. Nomos enjoy understanding too. Pasqal is still wrestling with his silent box system. Quickly taps the cogitator's keys and directs your attention to the smallest vid screen. It reads, request instructions. Option 1. Finish the conversation. We'll banish the entity Nomos. Stop the ritual. Initiate communion instead. We'll appease the entity in heaven. Option 2. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Ship's malfunctions, and what about the strange entries in the ship's log? Fill things up. Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand. I'll see how things worked. Okay. I've heard enough. Pasqal, you are to investigate the nature of this entity. Until we know the truth, Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Nomos want to learn what we are too. We will add things to our log, things that might help us, help you. Skull lets out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparation for the communion rite at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnissiah. Vox Master to tell her right or something of substance. Oh, jeez. Talk to the others. Talk to Idira. Talk. Pasqal stops short as he realizes that his Vox system is working once more. Nomos are glad. Dren608 trader, will you speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. The Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communing with the machine spirit code, but if such is your wish, to converse with you using lowly sound speech as he's doing right now. I will speak with you, Nomos. Nomos are glad. We have been lonely. Our work here is done. We will let your tech comrades know that we are stepping the comrades and thank you for appearing before us and on entity Nomos. Okay, are we done with Nomos? Our ship has a name. Okay. Bloody hell. Now I've got to talk to, like, everybody and their brother. What have I got to do now? I have to go to the throne room. The incident. I have to talk to Idira, to Abelard, talk to the officers. Vox Master, Seneschal, and Idira, because they were around when this all started. Okay, what's my time? 19 minutes. Let's go talk. Where's Idira? Where's the Vox Master? Vox Master's here, so let's go talk to the Vox Master. And Abelard and Idira are not far away, so we can go talk to everybody and get this done. Stroke the Lycerats. Hello, pet my... Hello, Chiraco. Just looking at you differently. Even the static coming from the box speaker sounds especially loud and nervous today. Mister, something happened. We just had a ship-wide broadcast, Drill Captain. What broadcast? The ship-wide broadcast while you and Mr. Sarder were relaxing. I mean, there was a broadcast of your relaxing activities. So, what did you make of the broadcast? Extraordinary, your lordship. As the father of a rather large family, I can assure you that you have upheld the name of the dynasty, your lordship. This feat means the high expectations placed on the God Emperor's envoy in every sense of the word. First, the dam. There's an archaic uproar at the bridge. Your officers, who are often not exposed to such entertainment, are no longer able to contain the tempest of emotions swirling inside them. I don't have a choice of just laughing with them. Oh, it's a sabotage of criminal. It was neither, Lord Captain. The Vox Master was initiated from inside your chambers by someone who was present there. I suppose if it wasn't you, it must have been Mr. Hadari. I am unauthorized to terminate such broadcasts, except, treacherous nose cleaps into Vision's voice resembling a suppressed chuckle, except in cases where they explicitly jeopardize the safety of the vessel and her crew. Bring me Jay, I want to have a talk with her. I wondered. Her trying smile is as good as any confession. Here is an orchestra of your unwitting performance. I am eager to believe my perfectly innocent expression is admiral its own way. Crossed a dangerous line, Jay. Please tell me why. Wouldn't your servants be happy to know that their master spends his leisure time enjoyably? Ah, so that's what the expression on the officer's faces wants. Happiness. Could have warned me. There would be the fun in that. Aside from this incident, nothing worthy of note occurred during the watch, Lord Captain. At these words, the feverish excitement gripping the bridge officers begins to slowly dissipate. The world's Epitaph, Incident 909, or a tech blight ring a bell. I don't think I want to do that right yet. Can you recall? I haven't had this before. Where could be considered unusual. Her odysseys. What the hell? All ladies' journeys can be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sounds familiar to me as far as I can tell. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across this word in transmission several times. I think it was repeated by the former engineer, the one who perished during Conrad Voigtger's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at that time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That is all I can tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help. Okay, that's all. I'm done with this. In the dialogue. Now, do I still have people to talk to? I gotta talk to Idira, and I gotta talk to Abelard, talk to the senior officers. Jesus Christ. Let's go talk to Abelard. All this talking.
Lord Captain.
I greet you with sesame scrutiny, but make sure to scan you from head to toe with a scrutinizing gaze. Do these things mean anything to you?
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that.
Okay, so he's lying to me.
Lord Captain.
Idira. Damn it! Just end the dialogue when I say leave. Idira's down here. Talk to her.
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper. So quiet, I barely caught it. Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned ambitions, antiquity, terrible antiquity, and chance. Chance through it all.
Okay.
Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help.
Have you recovered from the encounter with the false Lady Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
We will hope for
Yes,
the best.
sir, Lord Captain. We will.
Okay, I don't need to have all of her
Of
backstory.
course. Oh,
Okay. Did I finish that journal entry? The Vox Master. Master Helmsman is who I have left to talk to. Master Helmsman. That would be this dude. Next to Master Helmsman. Vox Master. Master Helmsman, he's over here. I have to run all the way over here. And, no, he's a bridge officer. Where's my... Master Helmsman, I have to talk to him. Oh man, before he appears to be woven friend is muscle of blue veins, snake unders. I've already had his description before. White double chin, scalp and chin, and covered in cropped white hair. His neck and shoulders are wrapped in wires that hint at the presence of neural connections under his uniform. The officer's face seems to be twisted in a perpetual grimace of annoyance and anger, but he greets you with a respectful nod. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman Raver at your service. This must be what it is. I'm supposed to ask this, and everybody's getting a brain block. Can't say they do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Lady Authority went is... His brow furrows. Epitaph incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but... Through my implants, I feel at one with the ship, and a sense that... And I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently, became more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say on that front. Okay, so Nomos knows about it. Okay, Nomos knows about it. Got it. Okay, now what? The incident. At once allowed his consciousness to awaken may yield some results. So I have to go talk to Nomos. I don't want to do this. Can't you just say I did it, not make me have to run around the ship all over the place? Alright, so we run up here. Talk to the ship. Hello, Nomos welcomes your visit. It and Epitaph had something to do with the ship's flying better. What the research notes on tech flight that we obtained from the cache on Kabagama? The name is also known to us. It is related to Nomos, although we do not understand how. The ship flight system failure and Epitaph and something to the ship flying better. This marked the beginning of us. The ship became better because of us. These are all links in the same chain, but we cannot piece them together yet. And the people who accompany our travels are strangely unaware of incident and Epitaph. Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives? Or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It is a shame that no new information was obtained, but Nomos are grateful that you tried. What have you been doing? We have been studying, observing, and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms. They would have suffered without our input. Okay, I must take my leave. Alright, I did my thing. Am I done? Am I done? Am I done? Am I done? Okay, we have to wait. Okay, finally I'm done. Alright, I'm trying to race to get to my coronation. Maybe I have to do that next time. It's my time. 29 minutes. We're going to put a pause in here. We will come back and do our coronation and see if there's actually anything special that I have to worry about. I have 2 other rogue traders that are going to be in system. That tells me very bad, very bad. If I were a Xenos or I was the cultists, I would be like, oh, look, I can kill 3 rogue traders with one fell blow and screw up their dynasties for a while and let me do what I want to do. So I'm just like expecting an ambush or even an ambush from one of them on me. I wouldn't be surprised. I did help out a Winter Scale one. I think I helped out a Corda one. I also caught one of them poaching on one of my worlds. Something that's supposed to be mine. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But we'll do that next time. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you go ahead and subscribe and hit the notify bell. Be notified to load videos in our scheduled streams. Sorry about all that running around, but we had to get the story out here so that we can keep on going. Okay? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.